Tanzania is heading toward a 10th presidential election on October 29, with growing protests, opposition crackdowns, and warnings from human rights groups casting doubt on whether the vote will be free or fair. President Samia Suluhu Hassan, the East African nation's first female leader, is seeking a new mandate after 4 years in power. But her campaign faces mounting unrest as the opposition accuses her administration of stifling dissent and silencing critics ahead of the polls. Over the past 2 weeks, demonstrators have taken to the streets in Dar es Salaam, Arusha, and Mwanza, accusing the ruling party, Chama cha Mapinduzi (CMC), of tightening control over the political space. Police have reportedly arrested dozens of activists, while opposition rallies have been dispersed with tear gas. In a statement released this week, Amnesty International said the upcoming election risks becoming a formality rather than a genuine exercise of democracy, citing arbitrary arrests, censorship, and intimidation of opposition figures.
We are seeing a wave of terror. We've seen unlawful killings happening in the country. We've seen disappearances of opposition leaders. We've seen disappearances of even very senior officials like a former ambassador of Tanzania to Cuba. We have seen closure of media outlets. We have seen closure of other online.
Similarly, Human Rights Watch reported cases of enforced disappearance and harassment targeting members of the opposition party Chadema, whose leader Tundu Lissu remains on trial for treason. The African Union and European Union have both called for restraint and urged Tanzania authorities to guarantee a transparent process. The right to free expression and political participation must be respected, Amnesty said, warning that continued repression could deepen division and spark further instability. When President Samia Suluhu Hassan took office in 2021 following the death of John Magufuli, she was praised for opening political dialogue and restoring media freedoms, while critics now say that her administration has reverted to the old playbook, tightening restriction on journalists and activists as the election approaches. Despite the criticisms, analysts say Samia remains the clear favorite to win, largely due to the ruling party's dominance and the weakened opposition. The real question isn't whether she can win, it's whether she can still lead with legitimacy. With opposition fragmented and protests growing, the final stretch before the October vote could determine not only who governs Tanzania, but also the credibility of its democracy. President Samia has called for calm, promising that the election will be peaceful and fair, but for many on the streets, those words ring hollow. As Amnesty International put it, Tanzania stands at a crossroads between a genuine democracy and a managed election designed to preserve the status quo. I am Amos Ege, and this is Africa Watch.